So, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, what we'll be learning is how I designed this flyer I upload on Valentine's Day. So, many people has been telling me that J1, when will you upload this video, this and that. So, then I decided to make a tutorial about this. So, this tutorial, please, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and please subscribe so that when next I upload a video you'll be able to see it. Thank you. So without wasting our time, let's move straight to the tutorial. Start from here. First thing I used to do first thing I used to do is keep this let me keep this. So first thing I used to do is that I do go to my color or my background, this background here. First thing I used to do is go to color, then click on color. You see color here, right here. Then click on white. Click on white. Why I have these black spaces, this black circle here, is because when I was making the flyer, I on this. You see, I go here and I on this figment. So let me just off it. So anytime you are working, you just go to your color and pick your white. And other ways to pick white is to click on this plus sign. Then you see that you can have different colors from here. So just create yourself a white color, then click on OK, and click on max, and then you have a white background. And the reason why I used to use white background is to make this side black. And to me it used to give me one cool future visual anytime I'm editing. So what I'm going to do now is to add my background, and to add my background I will have to import it from here by clicking on this plus sign, then clicking on from gallery. Then it will take me straight into my gallery. So then I click on the background. This is the background. Don't worry, all the images I'm going to use in this tutorial, I'm going to drop the link in the description box so you can download it as well. So next thing I'm going to do is to increase it to full screen, and to do that, click on the image, then click on this third icon, then go to relative size, then increase it to 100% and click on OK. So in case if it is not centralized, click on relative position, then click on these two middle icons to centralize it, then click on OK. Sometimes if you have uh, a background like this, I will advise you to lock it. Let's put it under this, because every time you're making reference to this. So I will advise you to lock it this way. This way, even if I touch it from here, it won't be affected. But see, if it wasn't locked, it will be affected. So let's lock it. Alright, now next thing I'm going to do now is that I want to work on this. If you can see that I'm having a blue background here, but I have a pink background here, so I will have to make it pink. So how do I do that? I will go to my color filters, then I will start using my hue until it give me a pink. Yeah, as you can see, I already have a pink color, so you can still apply. So let me increase the saturation a bit. That's good. So I have my hue to be at 86 and my saturation to be at 29. So click on OK. Next thing I'm going to do is to add a shape. Then click on this plus, click on shapes. increase the shades to let it be big, like let it cover the screen. So next thing we are going to do now is go to gradient. From here you can see fill color here. Now go to gradient, click on the plus. So click on this one that goes from middle to the edge, as you can see, just like this. Yeah. All right, next thing we are going to do now is to click on this white side. This white side, guys, at the middle. Let's make it complete white. Complete white. Next thing we're going to do now is to reduce these a bit inside. Let's reduce it a bit. Then after reducing it, click on the color. What we are going to do is to this is make it white, but reduce the opacity to 0, as you can see, like this. This is what it will give you. Then click on OK. You see what we have now? We have like something, a white coming from in between to then fading to the edges. But this is not what we want. We want something that will fill it up a little bit. So let's readjust this. So let's bring this to this side a little bit, and let's increase it like this. Then click on OK. Yeah. So this is nice. This is nice. Now click on OK. Click on the mark sign. So now these particular shapes, we love to centralize it. So let's centralize it. We have to centralize it. So go to relative position, then centralize it like you did for the other one. Just clicking down on these two sides and click on the mark sign. So next thing we're going to do now is to start making our 3D test. As you can see, let me show you the flyer again. So this is it. You can see that we have some 3D text inside of it. So this LOVE is what we are going to work on now. So let's hide it again. Now let's click on to add text. Click on this plus, then click on text. Now go to this AI icon down here, click on edit. Now the first text we want to edit is L. So click on L, type L, and click on OK. Right, increase it. We like to increase it. Okay, that's good. Click on OK. Now next thing we're going to do now is to change the font. Go to font. I'm going to pick a font from here. That's happiness, and click on OK. After picking the font you used to use. Okay, now let's work on it. First thing I'm doing again is to go to my color. I want to change the color. So go to color, go to gradient. So click on this plus sign. Now the color we are going to use is it will be going from left to right. From left to right. So the perfect one you can use is this one on top. This one right here. So as you can see, that's changed. Now let's start from this left color by clicking on the left color and going to the color. Then what you'll be using is red, like a dark red. So it's okay this way. As you can see, we have 25. If you want to edit the color code, just go to this pen sign. Now type 143 as your R. Type 0. Sorry. So type 143 as your R, your G to be 0 and your B to be 0. Then click on OK. Then it will give you all the exact color that we are using right now. So now next thing is go to this second color, then click on the color. Likewise, we like to use red, but this red will be light. So that's it. Now to see the color code, you can copy it from here, or to be on the safer side, let me go show you. Red as 255, green as 154, and blue as one, sorry, green as 194 and blue as 194. So click on OK and click on this OK too. Then you have it. So click on the OK. As you can see, you already have it, but you want this right side to show more. So let's increase it to this side a bit. Okay. It's good this way, it's good this way. So click on the mark sign. So next thing is to go to your 3D text. You want to make it as 3D now. What you want to do now is to make it as 3D. Go to your 3D text on your 3D, but the 3D, the view type you are going to use is oblique. So that's it. But this oblique is going to have a depth of 6. A depth of 6, and the color is going to be auto. The darken will be at 20. Will be at 20, and this oblique angle will be at 321. 321. So that's it right there. That's it right there. So click on the OK. Next thing you're going to do is to click on emboss. Sorry, yeah, emboss. So on it, then try and make it look more realistic in nature. So I increase this bevel to 100, this specular glaze to 46, ambient light to 100, and intensity to 76. So click on OK. Next thing we are going to do now is to add O. Our O, as you can see, let me show you. You see we have our N, our O, P, and E. So next thing we are going to do now is to add our O, and to do that, instead of going through the stress of making another one, just click on this N and click on copy. So automatically it gives me another format of this. So what I'm going to do now is to click on edit and type O. So this is it, but the O I'm having here is big, so let me reduce it. Let's reduce this. But one thing I want you to notice is that this O, look at this, the O here is almost like at the back of the N, like this. So I'm going to show you how I did that. How I did it is that I put this N like this O on top of this. So now we are going to zoom in into our O. The next thing we are going to do is to go to max. As you can see here, we have our max here. So we want to use our max now. So how to use it is, we already have it to be in. You can have it to be out as the case may be, but right here you want to have it as in. So what you are going to do is to readjust the level mode, to like readjust the max to give it like a curve shape, as if the L is covering it. That's what we want to do. We want to make it look as if the L is covering it. So let's start. First thing is just to drag this down. So next thing, you can adjust this one to a bit. So that's it. Okay, now let's see what we have. To go back to the normal view, just click on this zoom icon, then click on the ratio, and you see what we have. That has okay. As you can see, it has given us our NO, and our O looks as if it's covering our L looks as if it's covering the O. So now, next thing we're going to do now is to make our V. So click on copy, click on edit, then click on V, then click OK. So reduce it a bit. But to me, I would love to have to use another style for this V, and the style I'm going to use is that I'm going to go to the 3D text, go to perspective. As you can see, have a depth of 5, the depth color to be auto, darken to be 20, but I would love to rotate it this way first. So okay, don't let me waste my time on this. I'm still going to come back to this one. I'm going to come back. What I have to do now is to work on this. Yeah, this. Yeah, right there. So let me increase the depth a little bit. So depth is good as 8. Good at 8. So maybe I can just give it a little bit of rotate to make it look realistic. Let me. Alright. So what I just did is I gave it an X rotation of 9, a Y rotation of -44, a Z rotation of 5 degree. So click on OK. But I would love to reduce it a little bit. I would love to reduce okay. So that's it, and you make sure that you are putting it under. I'm like the one I did, I put it straight under the L to make it look as if the L is on top of the V. So next thing is to copy your V. Now copy the V. Now what I'm going to type now is my E. Click on done, click on OK. So this E will be right here, but I would love my E to look more like more straightened. So I will go back to this my 3D rotate. Oh, sorry, my 3D text. Then readjust the X and E. Yeah, maybe. All right. I think this is good. Okay. I think let me leave this way. Let me leave it this way. Sometimes what you did before cannot be what you do again. You just have to be more creative every single time you design. That's the basic principle of designing, is to be more creative. Okay, as you can see, what I did here is just I changed it to 21, 40, and -9, almost the same thing with what I did before, and I click on OK. So what I'm going to do again now is to give this E a shadow, like a drop down shadow. So I'll go to this 3D shadow, click on OK, then the make the blur radius to be 25, then increase it a bit, just a bit. If you want the opacity like to be more obvious, you can increase it as well. So that's it. Okay, then let me give this V a blur, a 3D shadow as well. Oh, I don't think this will work. I don't think it will work. Okay, let me to give it, I want to give that V a shadow, but it seems like it's not working. But there is a way to it that we used to do it. How we used to do is to go to this plus, then click on sticker. So you see that it's giving one foggy, transparent sticker like that. So to use this is what we are going to use. So to use it is just click outside one, then you have your sticker like that. So go to this third icon, then change the color to black. No, change the color to black. So that's it. I have my black already. So what I'm going to do now is to flatten this sticker that I have with me. I will have to flatten it straight under the V that I want it to be. So let me zoom it out so that I will be able to work on it perfectly. So I won't allow it to reach this side of E. I won't allow it to reach there so that it won't be affecting the E. So right, click on OK. Then what we do next is to copy. Like copy it to make it look more, to make the shadow look more thicker. So copy it, then place it directly on top of the previous one. So if you feel like this is okay, it's okay. But as for me, I love to copy it once more and put it there again. But no, I copy it 3 times. I will move two of this sticker under the V and put one on top. So see what I'm talking about. I have three here already. This is one, two, three, as you can see. So I'm going to move two under this V, two under this V, and put one on top of the V. As you can see, this one I'm giving it will make the down part of the view to be a little bit dark. To have a better view, let me zoom it out. Okay, this is it. Now see what I'm talking about. As you can see, it will make the down part to look more realistic, as if it's an exact shadow. So that's it about that. Okay, next thing we have now is to, let me send it to first and let me see. Okay, next thing is to add, okay, all these okay, before that I'm going to add this flower, this flower, and this flower. All right, so that means I will go straight. Oh, I've touched something. I've touched something. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, like I advised the other time, let's lock all this so that next time we'll not be touching it again. Let's lock everything. Let's lock it. Okay, now everything is locked. So next time I won't be, even if I touch it, it won't be affected again. Okay, next thing is to add our flower now. Our flower, go from gallery. Okay, now first flower, then click on OK. So where is my flower? Somebody has stole my flower. Okay, let me go back in. This has never happened to me before, so I don't know why it's happening. Click on OK, right? Okay, that's it. Let me put it so it will be straight under these letters, like so it will be under it. So what I will do is to move it down all these other love, what's it called, so it will be under it. Okay, that's it. So now next thing I'm going to do is to add another shadow to it as well. It can be on the floor just like that. It will have to have its own shadow. Okay, now let me give it a shadow. And how we used to do it, go to your sticker, have that one. So click outside, pick that one again, then go to color, pick black. I already have black here, so go to under it, then you adjust. That's it. That's how to, just as simple as that. Is not something at all. Okay. Now just give these two shadows. Let me think. Let me just give it 32. Copy. So I think two is okay. Two is okay. Let me give it 30. Let me give it 32. I used to give it 30. So okay. What I'm going to do again is to put others under. Put two under the flower. Eh, okay, I think this is it. I'm still having it too. Okay, that's one under the flower. Let me click it so that, let me have this stuff on it so that we know that it's the one I'm moving. You have to be very careful when moving this shadow so that you won't move another shadow that is not for it. So this third one, this third one will be on top of it. Okay, this is it. So that's it on top of it. Okay, we have that already. So let's, so I will teach you one trick. As you can see, all these shadows and everything, all these work, they are moving to one side. So I would love to align everything to the middle, to the straight middle of it. So how to do that is to select everything, like what you just want to move alone. So I will select all I want to move with their shadows. So now click on this second icon down there. Now click on this relative position here. So just click on these two and you have it straight at the middle, and click on OK. As you see, you've already have it at the middle. Next thing you are going to do now is to add our blur, what's it called, our blur flowers that we have by this side. Let me show you. This is these two blur flowers. Let me add them. So next thing is click on plus, click on from gallery to take us to our gallery. Then we will click on a blur flower. Then click on OK. Why is this happening? Alright, so this will be like this. Let's just increase it more. Oh, it's too much. Increase it more this way. But I would love to do something to this. I would love to do something to this. And what I'm going to do is to make it more dark. So go to color filter, then decrease the brightness. So I'm good with that. Click on OK. Then copy it again. Copy. So after copying, rotate it by using this. Rotate it. Then just put it in. And then rotate it there. Then put it the way you want it to be. I think this, no, is not compulsory your work look like mine. Just be creative with what you do. That's just it. Okay, we have that. Next thing I'm going to do now is to add flowers. add flowers. I think that's the next thing. Let me see. Like flower petals or so. Alright. So add the flower petals inside this O and V. Okay. So now let's go to our gallery and then put our flower petals. So let's import it. Mind you, there are two flower petals. One is blur, one is the normal picture. So be careful of the one you pick. So you see the one I picked is the clear one. So that's it. Alright. What I'm going to do now is to add it inside. How I'm going to do that is just to the ones by this side. It will be as if it's coming in from the O and moving outside again. So let me show you how I did that. Now I put one here, add another one, copy, put it outside like this. To make it look as if it's coming from the way I'm doing out. I can still copy and put again. So that's okay. Now let's put it outside again. Copy. Sorry, at the back of the row. I have to do that. Rotate it back. Then sorry. Then you can just put it straight and at the back here. You can copy again and put. Alright, so to save our time, let's just merge these last two together. Sorry. To merge, you see that I select, let me show you. I click on this icon there. Then I select these two. Then I select this touch image icon. Then I select click on okay. Right, as you can see, I've already have the two mesh together. So now I want to move it under the row. So what I'm going to do is let me carry it, carry it. Okay, this is my O. So I'll just put it under. As you can see, the sieve is coming from the back and coming outside. So next thing I'm going to do is to copy the same thing and put it under the V. And copy, then put it under the V. I see the same thing is happening to the V. So copy again. Okay, let me copy. Let me just use oh I don't have to copy because I've merged something and it's affecting me already. So let me just use this. Copy. Then put it outside this. Outside this. Copy again. I just put this right here. Alright. Now let's copy and put it at the back. Copy and put. Then copy again. And put right there. Then I just put this. Okay, alright, so now let's merge these two again. Merge them, remove it under again. Alright, let's start moving. Move. Now we are going under E and B, so we have E, then this is yeah, so that's it. Okay, next thing we are going to do is just to make the what's it called, the fire look more dramatic. Then click on one of the better, copy it. Then we erase some parts from it. Let's go to eraser. How we do that is to go to eraser. Okay, eraser here. So click on the eraser, then erase some letters away from it. So let's leave it with that. Then click on OK. So we have this. What we just want to use this. Oh, something is gone from here. Something is missing. And is this? Oh, sorry. I mistakenly moved this. That's why I said we should always lock our image, our work. You see what has happened because okay. Now let me lock it. That's how for let me even lock everything. Oh, I just hide it. Yeah. Let me lock every single thing again. That's why you should always lock your work so that it won't be disturbing you anytime you want to move something. Okay. Alright. Oh, I've mistakenly locked something else. This should just be locked yet. Okay, this is it. Now next thing I'm going to do is just to make it look more dramatic, put it on top here, on the top of this, make it look as if it's falling. So what I'll do to that is shrink it down a bit, let it look as if it's falling down, copy it again, put it somewhere that it will make everything look as if wow, copy again, copy it here, copy again. Where else can we put it? Just make it look, you know, that's it. So let me put it on the floor as well. To put it on the floor, we have to make it flat. So start from here, put it on the floor and just copy. Just still put it somewhere here. Can even know what I mean? Just make it look more dramatic to be as if yeah everything is I think is too long. It's too long. No, I'm trying to make it longer. Alright, so we have that. We have that. Next thing we are going to do is to put our blur what's it called to this oh sorry our blur petals to the side. So click on plus, click on from gallery, then click on this blur petal, click on the blur petal, sorry, click on blur petal. Alright, so what we are going to do now is increase it to this side, then copy again, increase it to then you can flip it, then put it by this side. So that's it. Now after this, what I'm going to add is a text. The text and I have it copied already. Just text, go to this, click on edit. I will just paste it. So this is the text I have with me. And I'm going to use So after adding this text, next thing I'm going to do now is just to add this widget, and that's it. Just increase it to your own size. So inside to my own 113 is okay for me. Then click on OK. So thank you for watching this video. Please, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, do anything good to this channel to make it good, because that will be what we what will be as a motivation for me to keep making more videos for you guys to watch and learn to make more beautiful flyers. Thank you for watching this video. So see you in the next video.
With